Welcome to Otter You Doing, where we will be bringing you an utterly amazing modeling segment here. Oh. Huh. And we're going to make a nice otter face first. Shouldn't be too much to it. Yeah, maybe something like that. Do a nice one of those. And then I see. I think what I'm trying to do here is this. Alright, now we've got a muzzle of some kind here. Looking better. Oh, I forgot to bring a reference image in here. Just have to wing it then. So, in honor, I'm thinking, let's start with this. And you go like this. All right. Maybe like that more. And I suppose I should make him talk. I'm gonna make him at all. So this will be the nose. Do nice, something like that, and then I guess like this. Oh, I missed. That's funny. Well, we're gonna have to move that then. Missed a couple times. Funny. All right, go back to here. Just wondering if this is going to be enough here. It's looking fine. It's actually better than I was expecting. And we'll name this Otter. And now for the mouth here. I suppose I'll do this. Maybe even one of these. Okay. So now we can have this mouth. Just delete these faces, I guess. All right. And there we go. I'll just take this. And looks like we want to go like this, maybe. This. And then fill these in. And that should be good enough. All right. Now just want to define this mouth more, so it's not all kind of silly looking. Maybe I could paint it even, and it'll look better. That's a determined otter, almost. Maybe if we get some of these going like this, it'll look more like an otter. be. Just the right way. All right, let's see what this looks like in color, because I have such a hard time visualizing it otherwise. Oh, okay. Do a smooth shade there. Okay, we're going to need to look up an Otter reference here. One Otter. Okay. Let's go back to Blender here. Add a reference image. Okay, that's good. Now we're talking. Yes, he's got kind of like that. So we got the side ears here. It's mostly what I need to look up. Where on the head the ears were shaping up. So it looks like around here. And we'll just get rid of that. There we go. And it is adorable. But I want to make it look a little more rounded out here. Perhaps even bigger. All right, that's good. Just go like that. Put them go in this direction. Maybe. It's hard to say. I'm just gonna stick with that. All right, now we'll just broaden the skull, it looks like. Just a little bit, and it's got quite the muzzle there, so that's wider than what we have here. And then it's pretty stocky up there. So we're gonna go like that. And he also has very tiny eyes, as it turns out. So this is actually even wide. So let's widen these. Widen this. And let's add some geometry here. Some geometry there. let's make this a little more directionally. This one. There. In Otter, not sure about that angle actually. Gonna have to fix this. Yeah, he's got kind of like a bump on the top. But then it isn't like that. Okay. So he's got a big nose. We can make that a different color here. Or texture paint it. Which I'll probably end up doing. So what we'll need to do is take its body and work with that. So let's select some polygons here. And oh, that's not going to work. What am I doing? Oh my goodness. Let's extrude a body here. Oh. That's not good. Okay. Not certain why that's not. Anyways, so it'll just be a long tubular body. Do a couple more of these. Not sure why it's not aligning correctly, but it's all right. Oh my gosh, I could give it character. That's right. All right, this will be fun. We'll bring this. Bring this down. Like that. Oh. So we got most of it. It looks like they have a tail, but I don't have a picture of it. Otter. Tail. Okay, so it's just a pointy looking thing like that. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Okay. So let's just do a tail here. Mm-hmm. I'm going to lessen the amount of polygons here. By doing this. Not sure this is actually making it better. could just use like grid fill or something here. Hey, how you doing today, Braxton Wise? Good to see you. This is too many. Beauty faces? No, grid fill. Damn. The mushrooms haven't kicked in yet. Ah. I was going to get a reishi mushroom tincture myself yesterday, but it's gonna be good. How do I do this? Do this, and then do that. Then do this, and do that. What if I do that? This is like a challenging puzzle. Otter butt topology? Yep. I'm just trying to make it smaller. Okay. Looks like we're getting somewhere. Maybe. Let's try this out. We have the technology. I mean, topology. Oh my god. So, what is this, a loop here? Let's make this a circle. Sure. And we're going to turn that into the tail. Oh god, look at this. Yep, because this will be enough for the tail here. And we'll just flatten that then. And make this tail like this. Actually, let's give this a bunch of bends. That's what this otter deserves. A bunch of bends. Now, their tail is a point. So I'm going to have to go through and do something like that. Do something like that. Okay. Let's move this out of the way here. And we'll change this so it's actually not like that. I think that'll work in our favor. Now he's looking more sea creature-ish. All right, let's contour this region. Actually, can I just even get rid of this here? When do I need this actually? There? Not right about there, I guess. Let's add some more topology here. For these arms, which are going to jut out like this. Oh, he could be buff. That could be hilarious. Okay, let's do something like that. So I see that his arms aren't too long, as it turns out. Okay, now we're going to need some paws. Just go like this. This is clearly the best way to make a paw. Okay, it's got 4 fingers. Put that down there. And then put some tries down. Why not? Just save time. Oops. Alright. Now so they have 4 anyways, so right. Make 4 of these suckers. all circles. And we'll make them cute looking. By making them pop out a little. Maybe. That's pretty adorable. And then we'll need a thumb here, which let's make this like this. Do a nice thumb. And I wonder if anyone will even see this thumb. Okay, just make this and this bigger. And this, we'll just jet out a slightly larger. Okay, that's one otter leg, and then it's legs. Oh, that's right. I have to finish doing this. Let's relax this. All right. So the leg. Let's grab a substantial amount there. Oops. All right, then make this a circle. All right, and some feet on it. Just have to draw them similarly. Oops. Now, well. Let's say feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll have to fix that somehow. Okay, and I'll do this. This. And for the thumb, we'll just do that. I think that's good. Oh, we may need another. I guess not. Do this. Oh my. Let's look at this foot. Okay, so it's just very weird. Okay. So they have fingernails, as it turns out. I didn't realize that. Wow. Okay, so, oops. Make these bigger. And I actually have them upside down. So we'll just take this plane here and separate it and then rotate it 180 degrees. Yeah. And then we'll add this to this. And we'll just join this. Start here. Oops. Not sure why it's not snapping right, but all right, and this one. So we'll just grab these. And we'll make some rather large feet there. These. Something like that. And we'll just proportionally edit the whole thing. Just like that. And add this thumb on the right side. Actually, it doesn't have thumbs. So that's that thumb, and then so it would be that side, yeah. All right. Oops. And then we'll need to do something like that, I guess. And perhaps something like that. I feel like the whole thing is too small. because it is. So I'm going to make it much larger. All right. And take this and relax it, I guess. No, it doesn't really work. All right. Do that. It looks funny. I like it. I'll just give him some guts and body. He looks sleek, but his legs also are too far away from his body. Which I can solve by doing proportional editing, perhaps. There we are. And then it also needs to just be bigger still. And his tail probably should be longer. That's better. That's more like it. Fixing this up a little bit. That looks like a nice floating otter. Except for this part. Yes. Just gonna flatten this hand. And maybe even ooh. That looks like a good hand. Now, I am not going to texture paint this because I think it's already taking so long. Let's say take a break. Maybe I just take a break and then take texture paint it. This is time. Time. 41 minutes, okay. Not bad. There's a nice otter nose. And we'll make that material too, which will be like black. There we are. An otter. Otter, you know. Alright, I can tell I need to get some of these going on. Wow, it's such a nice day. I might actually have to take a break from this, go for a walk, and then return. It's dreary here. It is like 86 and sunny here. Well, not 86. It's like in the 70s, probably, or something. Oh, gotta fix this. Before we texture paint, let us add some armature. And we'll start it right here. This will be the head, and now we're working on the mouth. Hopefully that'll pick that up. And for the body, we'll do a couple of these. And for the tail, well, this is going to have to be, I guess it doesn't have to. It should be in the center, though, if it's going to pick it up. Maybe it doesn't matter. Do this. I really want this to be in the center, so... Okay. That looks good. Nice arch to it. Maybe that'll make a difference. Alright, let's delete this, and then hopefully our aim is true here. So we'll add some arm ones from here, and we'll just bring them down. Have a nice joint there, and then take it from the top here. This will be like this, and this will be like that. Hopefully that all plays well with the automatic weight assignments. Oops. Okay, we got that, and maybe there to there to there, I guess. I would guess. Probably look the most correct. Right, and we'll just automatic weight assignment here. And hopefully the mouth will work so we don't have to do too much corrective weight painting. Ooh. Excellent. So we got some, but it doesn't seem to be a problem. And that'll be fine. That's fine. That'll be nice and wobbly. Let's see what this looks like. Okay. All right. Excellent. So that worked well. Now we just need to bring it into Godot. I should at least give it two different colors. So for the feet, we will just make them this color. Oh man, it gets maybe more like this. Looks like we need that. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. You know, like whatever. It's cartoonish. And let's do this one. I think these hands came out much better. Assign these fingers, okay. Oops. There. we go. Yeah, let's see what Godot will do with this. I can always change it. All right. Otter. So he's going to be huge, I have a feeling. And add a one of those. And we'll just guess that it's 4, no, 3, 5, 6, yeah, 6, and we'll name this Otter. And we'll change this to that. Now we'll just make the arms all wobbly. See how that looks. Oh, why is there huh. Not sure why there's a thing over there. Is there anything in the model that's over there? Not really. Oh, okay, that fixed it. All right, let's see what this looks like now. Oh, the legs don't seem to be wobbling really. Oh, no, they are. That one isn't, though. Oh. One of them got deleted? Oh, did I just miss it? Oh, yeah, I renamed it. I must have fumbled a keyboard input. So that direction looks good. Let's see what his mouth is looking like. Okay, we gotta set up the mouth. So this is body. And this one will be mouth. And those are bones 1 through 3, perhaps? No? 3 through 4? 3 through 5? 5 through 6? 3 through 5. Okay. All right, and now to prevent overlap, we'll add a collision plane. And put that on right on the mouth, which is probably bone 6 or 7, 5 maybe. And now we'll just change its rotation and its offset, so it only goes there. Now, yep, it's not going too high. Okay, so we got that all started. Now we'll need to make some eyes, add some eyes. We'll attach that to bone 5 maybe, 4. Let's see what the bones look like. What's bone 4? Bone 4 is not the right bone. We want bone 2, I think. Let's try bone 2. Okay, 2 and 3 are showing up as the same. Okay. We'll try that and see if it works. Blinking eye. Put that in there. Oh, interesting. So it's that direction. Let's try what 2 is. Okay, 2 is there, and 4. Oh, that's right. So we're probably going to want 2. It'll be steadier, but we'll see. Bring this into the socket. It's got tiny eyes. All right, let's see what that looks like. Okay, we get the outer eye there. So this looks like it's working. His head is a little stiff though, so I might have to fix that somehow by adding another one of these, potentially for the head. Let's do bone 1 to bone 3. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that is working. And for the legs, let's put some gravity on them so they look like they're just floating or something. for the tail, well, for the body, let's try what the gravity would look like on the, oh. That's good. Now we'll add a script in a second. And also make the inside of his mouth a different color so that it's easier to distinguish. I think that's it. I could do it that color. All right. Try that. Just want to give this a little bit more shape. Okay. And we'll see if that continues to work here. All right. That is awesome. Let's add the script. And so we want, that is good. That one is the shark script, I believe. So shark. And we'll just set up the correct model there. And for the mouth, we'll also add the mouth script. Put that to like 100 or whatever. See if that works by bringing this otter into this cool coral scene. Let's put him there. Oh, he is sideways for some reason. I think that's unrelated. So we'll just not bother with making him float right now. And just check this out. Oh, it's going to say rigid body 3D. That's right. I need to change that, because this requires that. I always forget it, because it doesn't necessarily need that, and I just haven't changed it yet. Ah, okay, now it just needs to be speaking here. Okay. Oh, 100 is huge. That's way too much, as it turns out. So for the mouth there, well, let's change it from 100 to like 5. That'll probably work. And then for this multiplier, we'll put this to 3 or 4. And do that. Oh, okay. Oh. So 4 is too much. 4? 4? 4 is too much. Also, his arms need to be wagglier, and his 40's fine for the mouth, I think. For his arms here, let's make them super woggly. So we'll bring this down to like 2 or 1.5. Okay. Now let's try that. And holy mackerel. That's it's not gonna work. Maybe just for the back legs. Okay, 11 stiffness. That's good but for the front legs, just this one and that one. Let's change the stiffness to only 7. And check that out. Okay. That's too wobbly. That's only at 2, and this needs to. Okay. So that's 1. Maybe I can do. Ooh. Change this here. No. Da 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 da. Change the direction to. Isn't it? Go to -1. Okay. That's too. Oh. Maybe the rock guy script would be better. But this is going to look a lot better as it's floating, I think. So let's try that. Let's go to coral here, and we'll put this in here. Okay. So this should. It seemed like it was working before. Now it is. Oh, okay. So that mouth is still too big when it opens, but this is great. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take that walk and call this done. Thank you everyone for coming along for the Otter You Doing segment of today's broadcast. Have a great, wonderful rest of your wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon.